Hey guys, here's another Pw50 video I have. Working on this one today. As I always do, my videos are straight to the point. But basically, all these parts here have been replaced on the Pw50. Basically, the race is broke, and they're two different sizes. So when you order these, make sure you order the right ones. You can't order doubles of each, but this is cracked right there, and this one's cracked right there. See it? This one cracked first. We got away with it, but when this one cracked, the steering got real loose and wobbly. And I'm trying to show you how to do this so you don't have to take it to the shop. But these are the bearings. This is the lock nut that keeps the steering column attached to the handlebars, and this is the bottom race. So it's basically basically three races. 1, 2, 3, and then these. And then these sit inside these on the inside. And those go one on the bottom, one on the top, which I've already replaced. This will all get cleaned up eventually. And this didn't need to be replaced, but I was already going to be there, so I bought the lock nut, which is 20 bucks, kind of pricey for a nut. This is the new bottom race. Now with the bottom race, you're going to have to get a butane torch like I got here. Heat it up if you don't have a press or hydraulic tools or anything like that. Get a beater screwdriver like I got here from Klein. Get a hammer and just start beating that sucker. And it'll eventually come out. Well, the way I did it is I put the steering column back in and I threaded the lock nut to it. So that's the easiest way I know how to do it without having to modify all this stuff. And then you put the lock nut on there, and that's what it looks like. So if you have any questions, let me know. But if you're already going to be in this section, go ahead and replace everything. And this is what it's supposed to look like. Basically, you got the top lock nut, the bottom race with the bearings. The other race you can't see, it's actually in there. And that's that. Also, the other bottom race. But that's what it looks like. You're going to have to release these 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. You're going to have to release the wheel, obviously. And then the pinch bolts up here for the forks. That's also going to get released. So here, take off the wheel, take off the forks, take off the nuts in that order. And then everything will come off. Now, luckily, that other PW is not, it's one of those short throttle shift handlebars, so I got rid of all the electronics that are sitting up here. But you should be able to unplug all that and not have to worry about it being in your way. Like, I don't have much, and I left the handlebars hooked up. When I'm done, I'll clean it all up and put it back together the way it goes. But so if you got to heat this up to beat it out, then do the same thing, reverse process when you're beating it back in if you don't have a press. If you have a press, by all means, go for it, or if you want to take it to the shop. But really, for this, $150 worth of labor at the shop, you can do it yourself with like 20 bucks, 25 bucks worth of tools. So, and the parts from OEM, which I got them off Motorsport because Rocky Mountain didn't have them in stock. Rocky Mountain is usually who I go through because they get here in 2 days, and I'm in the DFW area, so they get here in 2 days. I can order a Wednesday night and have it Friday morning, like after. If I order before, I think it's 3:34. I can have the shipment at my door on Friday, and sometimes I've ordered on Thursday and it's gotten here on Saturday. But this time I ordered Motorsport because they're the only ones that had everything in stock, OEM, and they delivered it in 2 days on a Saturday, which is very impressive because UPS usually didn't do that. FedEx, which is Rocky Mountain, does do it. But that's another story. But so Pw50 and PAX Racing, I believe, make aftermarket races that are a lot more heavy duty, and they take a lot more punishments. But since we don't really race anymore and we're just putting around, and you know, I like to go OEM and keep everything OEM. And my kid's is, you know, he's almost out of the class, so I don't even know if he's gonna want to keep racing. He doesn't really care about it, so I'm just gonna fix it enough to, you know, put it away if I have to, and it'll be good in another, you know, 10, 15 years. But anywho, if you have any questions on the handlebars or the Pw50 steering column, let me know. I've also done a lot of stuff to this PW over here. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about this PW, which is the AMA legal PW, and this is the non-AMA legal PW. We don't run the QT50 gear though, because we've never found one and we couldn't afford it, and not to mention they're not AMA legal anymore, which is great. Makes it for an even playing field, so I'm glad they did that. But if you have any questions about this other Pw50, let me know. That's a 2018 or 19, I believe. This was a 2016 or 17 that I bought down in Freedom Power Sports in Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama, when I was working out there. So, alright guys, thanks for watching the video.